Hi, it's been a minute. So, here we are, check-in number 3 or 4, I've lost track. Basically now I am in month 7 of my grey hair grow out. So excited, I'm getting into month 8. Month 7 is actually over, I'm 30 weeks in. I never thought I would last this long. However, this is the reason why I have. So we are now, I mean, we're getting some decent growth here, guys. Look at this. So it's really weird. As I said to you before, my hair I thought would be completely grey because when you grow your hair, when you dye your hair every like 5-6 weeks, right? Because I had it at the front, I just thought it was everywhere. So now that I'm growing it and I can see exactly where the greys are, it's really weird. So I've got grey at the front, quite a bit at the top, and a fair bit at the side and underneath. But if I move to this side, there's not so much through the top here, but I've got a decent bit here. Now, because I had balayage at the bottom, you can kind of see where the balayage is. I'm getting it trimmed again on Thursday to about here. So I'm doing what I did when I was growing out my pixie, but I'm doing it the opposite way. I'm keeping trimming so that the greys don't seem so short, they seem longer. And this week was the first week I'd seen somebody at work I hadn't seen since February, and they actually asked me where I got my hair done, and I was like, this is all natural, like this is all me. And I'm really excited because my actual hair is quite dark. So if we go here and see the back, I have no greys, but I can see where my natural colour is growing. So let me do a little spin a la Tudor Rose and I will show you the back. So look, there is literally nothing there, I don't think. This is going to be a surprise for me to you guys because I don't get to see this very often. But yeah. So there we go. Actually, I'll show you this bit as well. Hopefully you can get that. So yeah, this month has been really good. I've loved my hair. I love the shorter hair. This is definitely my kind of length, if not a tiny wee bit shorter. But I love it. I've straightened it, so it's super straight, super chic bob. Love it, love it, love it. Now that the greys are long enough, it looks like I haven't just let myself go. It looks like you can see what I'm trying to do. When I was in my first month or two, it just looked like I hadn't had my hair dyed. Because we're in lockdown, no one cared because we're all in the same situation. But now it's kind of like, I see what you're doing. And when you see other ladies out on the street that are grey or that are greying or have that demarcation line, you kind of give each other a little yes. So I'm really impressed with my hair. I'm genuinely loving the journey. I really wish, part of me really wishes that when I had my pixie cut and I was growing my hair out, that I'd ditched the dye then because it would have been a hell of a lot easier. But you know, we are where we are, it's fine. I maybe not have been ready for that 2 years ago, but now I'm ready and I feel like it suits me. I love the fact that it's a strip at the front and not completely grey because it gives me that extra kind of bit of something different. But all grey hair ladies I follow on YouTube and stuff, all their hair is different. They have all got different patterns, different styles, everything, and I dig every single one. I am down for the greys, and now I'm getting really impatient because I want to see what it looks like when it's completely grown out. I haven't seen my natural hair colour since 1994. Ever since I can remember, I have dyed my hair. Not because I was grey. As a teenager, I was just really bored of my hair all the time. I changed it up all the time. But I started to dye my hair to cover greys probably 6 years ago. So I'm 41 now. So probably when I was like 33, 34, I kind of started to dye my hair for greys, whereas before I just dyed my hair for the colour change. But it's actually really liberating not having to dye your hair every 6 weeks. Like, it buys me a lot more time, it saves a lot more money, and you know, my hair's a lot healthier for it, to be honest. Like, I don't know if you can see these little like sticky up hairs, but I've also got like an extra line of hair kind of growing where it's not, my scalp isn't being killed by chemicals every 6 weeks. I do have a really good hair routine. I really look after my hair. Probably to the point where it's like I do a bit too much, but I just love it, and I love how it looks. I love how it feels. It's really silky, really shiny, and you know what? That's all I have to say this month, really. I'm just really loving it. So one more little look. My fabulous little greys. I just love how much length I have. So it's been 7 months. We kind of got, I can't stretch, that much growth. So in another 7 months, I'll be done. So by, well, I reckon within the year of stopping growing out, by February, March, I reckon I will have, you know, a decent length of greys. It's exciting. And I'm looking forward to my natural hair colour, just the dark, being all the way through, because like I said, I've never seen it since I was in my early teens. So it's interesting for everybody involved. So thank you for following me. I've had loads of new subscribers this month. I'm really excited, and I've had lots of thumbs up, lots of amazing comments. Guys, we're all in this together, us ladies, you know, and men. There's a lot of guys out there that are going grey as well, and I have not had one negative comment. I watch all the videos on YouTube of a lot of ladies that unfortunately have had people being like, you look really old. Because my hair isn't 100% grey, I feel like it's just a bit different. So nobody has really said anything negative at all. Some people have been like, ooh, aren't you worried about looking older and stuff? It's like, well, it's not looking older, it's like looking my age. Do I want to look my age? I don't mind. I am proud of the fact that I'm 41. Like, I'm not trying to hide that fact. I don't feel like I'm embarrassed to say I'm 41, or I feel old. I don't at all. So I don't quite know what the problem is. So I just feel sorry for the ladies that do get negative comments and stuff, because it's not okay. You know, it is hard having to make the decision whether you're going to grow your hair out, because, you know, it is different, and you are going to look your age, maybe, you know, or even older, who knows. But the way that I looked at it, and I say this in most of my videos, is if this is your natural hair colour, if it's natural, it's not going to look bad, because nature and natural doesn't look bad. We all wear, you know, natural looking makeup. We all try to make our hair colour as natural as possible if we're covering greys. Natural is good, and if it's the evolution of my look, then I'm happy with that. Like, I'm not trying to fool anybody. I know I'm not 21. I know I don't look 21. My body doesn't look 21. My face doesn't look 21. Why would I try and act like, you know, that's what it is? Let's just embrace it. I'm 41. I'm going grey. That's life, folks. So, you know, let's celebrate. So yeah, leave me any comments or questions below. If you have anything, let me know if you're growing your hair out. How are you finding it? Have you had any negative comments? Have you had any good comments? Have you been asked out on dates? Have you met somebody new during your transition? Does your partner now like it? Do they have any views on it? You know, because it's a big thing for everybody. Like, especially if you're married, or, you know, you're with somebody, you know, they met you X amount of years ago, they met you looking one way. This is going to drastically change your look. Are they okay with that? Have you asked? You know, let's talk about it. Let's get real, because, you know, this is how I'm going to look pretty much forever, and it's only going to get greyer and whiter, and, you know, I'm fine with it. My partner seems fine with it. We haven't really discussed it at length, but he hasn't said to me, you know, looking a bit old or whatever, you know, I don't like it. So I think he's supportive. So yeah, let's discuss. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one, maybe in a couple of weeks. Let's catch up, do a little extra showing off of the greys, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.